Hey guys, so right now I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because we are getting ready to go to the American Girl store today. And as you can see here, I have all of my Girl of the Year dolls lined up in festive pink birthday outfits because we're going there to celebrate my birthday early. And today we're going to go and get Melody and Gabriella. So that's why all my Girl of the Year dolls are sitting there. And I just wanted to let you guys know about a few things. First off, I wanted to mention, I think in my all of my dolls video, my most recent one, I had mentioned that we were going to go to the cafe and all that stuff. It turned out it's not going to happen. Something came up and I had to cancel the reservation, so we're not going to be able to go to the cafe this time, but you know, maybe next time. I'm thinking of going there during the summer. Like, go back to the American Girl store during the summer and finally get the chance to go to the cafe, so we'll see what happens by then. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I will not be able to take a doll with me. Again, this is for something that had recently come up, and I'm kind of shaken up by it, so I'd rather just not bring my doll. It's not something that happened to me, it was something that happened to another person, and it kind of freaked me out, so I don't want to take a chance and bring my doll with me or anything, so I'm just going to keep all my dolls at home, but all of my Girl of the Year dolls are going to be waiting here patiently for the arrival of their two new sisters. I also wanted to give you a short update on Glenn's restoration, repair, all that jazz. I think you remember the first time I had tried repairing her that I tried to retighten her head, but there was still like this really big gap on this side, and her neck string broke. I actually managed to replace her neck string, and from watching a few video tutorials, I was able to retighten her neck again, and this time I think I did a much better job. Her head is more straight, it's more tightened, the neck base isn't showing as much. Actually, it doesn't show up at all. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, there's no gap, so I'm very, very pleased with the result. Her legs are still floppy. Like, I tried to retighten her limbs, but they're still pretty floppy, but honestly, I don't really care for that anymore. I'm just glad that her head is straight now, and it's not crooked or, has any gaps underneath or anything. I'm just glad that her head is more aligned, so for once, I'm happy with the results of me attempting to repair Glenn. Now, for those who are curious to know how I replaced my doll's neck string, this is what I bought at Michael's. It's called cotton cord, and this is what the packaging looks like. And again, I got this at Michael's, but I don't know if you can get it like in any other craft store. But I would just check all your craft stores to see if you have one of these. But it has to be a cotton cord. I looked it up online, and this one's actually thicker than the standard American Girl neck string, but I feel that when it's a little thicker, it's better that way because it's easier to tighten her neck more, because this is like more stronger and you can pull harder and it's less likely to break or fall apart. But I will say though, try to get it in at least this size. So just take a look at the size real quick. Buy it in this size because I feel that if you get it in a size that's even a little bigger than this, it's not going to fit through the holes on the doll's cloth body where the neck string's supposed to go. Because this one I had a little bit of a hard time trying to get it in, but I did manage to do so. It didn't rip her cloth body or anything. I was able to fit it in. But I will say that if you get it in a bigger size than like this one, or a thicker size, then it is not going to fit my doll, or it's not going to fit your doll. So that's what I would recommend. Just get a string that's slightly thicker but not too thick, And that is how I repaired my American Girl doll. Now, am I ever going to do this kind of repair thing again? No way, Jose. I'd rather take her to the doll hospital or send her to somebody who actually knows what the heck they're doing. But again, it was a good learning experience. So I don't know. Yeah, so I have to go now, guys, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. And you'll be seeing me again in a future video. And also, I will be posting photos, videos, whatever. I'm just going to be posting stuff on my Instagram when I'm at the AG store. So stay tuned for that. And if you don't know my username, it's at AGSailorV. So follow me on Instagram and you'll see my AG Plays photos as well as weird random stuff that I like to post. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.